What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, one of these positive videos that you guys say I'd never make. Here goes one right now. You can see right here this tweet by Culture Crave. Blade will be rated R via deadline. We're going to check out the story in just a moment. But finally, I don't know if they're listening. I don't know if they just kind of bent the knee to the director. I don't know what caused Marvel to make this decision, because I've been hearing all kinds of people, all kinds of other pundits out there on YouTube saying, oh, Blade don't need to be rated R. And I'm sitting up here like, what are you talking about? Have you watched the Blade, the original Blade? The Blade 2, Blade 3, all of these films, they absolutely got to be rated R. I'm sorry. I don't want a PG-13 Blade. I don't want no neutered Blade. I don't want a neutered Deadpool. I don't want a neutered Daredevil. If Marvel's going to bring these cats over, okay, do it right. Give the fans what we want, what we fell in love with when these shows and these movies first originally dropped. So yeah, Blade being rated R, huge, very important. And it makes you think, okay, I think Marvel is starting to get it. I think these cats are finally starting to figure out, hey, we can't just run amok and do whatever it is we want to do. We actually got to start paying attention to the damn fans. Yeah, you got to pay attention to the fans, Marvel. If you don't pay attention to the fans, we're not showing up. We're not going to go and watch your crappy PG-13 Blade. No, that's not happening. So yeah, they finally figured some stuff out. And you can see right here, folks are already getting excited about it. You know, the MCU is back. Now, I don't know about all of that, okay? I don't know if the MCU is back like this cat is talking about, but at least they are moving in a direction that makes sense. Now, look, rated R Blade can still suck. I mean, this is, again, Marvel. And if they dive into identity politics and all of that crap, yeah, this thing can still be bad, you know? They're talking about the last couple of scripts had of the females leading the show. Blade was relegated to 4 spots sitting on the bench with the towels and the Gatorade. Yeah, no, it can still get messed up. But the fact that they are moving in a direction that's fan positive, I'm going to say good job, Marvel. Now, everything else y'all got to do, we going to see. Phew, I was waiting on them to drop that PG-13 Blade. Yeah, the PG-13 Blade wasn't going to work. I don't know whatever gave them that impression that thing was going to be good. Clearly, you don't know who you fucking with. Yeah, man, never forget, man, the OG Blade. This is what people wanted. When you come to Blade and you wonder, well, okay, we got this character that was popular. Blade was great. Well, what made him great? The way that Wesley Snipes portrayed him, but then also the grit and the feel of that film. You got to go back to the original. It's got to have all the blood, the violence, the cursing. You got to give the people what we asking for. You got to give us what we want. And here's the thing. If you do it right, we're going to show up in droves. We're probably going to see it 2 or 3 times because that's what we want. We want to enjoy things. People don't want to just sit at home and be pissed off and yelling on YouTube, man. We want to go out there and enjoy shit too. You know, so that's the whole thing. It makes you wonder, like, why would you even go with a PG-13 Blade in the first place? When has that ever worked? Do you guys remember they had PG-13 versions of what, RoboCop? They did a PG-13 RoboCop, which was whack. They did a PG-13 Total Recall. And it's like, what's the point of this? Go all in or not at all, okay? Don't give me this PG-13. Well, we want to bring in the little kids. Nah, screw them. Screw the kids, man. It's about the older people. And look, the kids will find a way to watch it anyway. So don't even worry about that. Make it as real and gritty and hardcore as we all know. And people are going to superhero films. That's the thing. They did Deadpool. Deadpool was a success at R. Joker was a success at R. So people have no problem going to R-rated material for superhero shows. Just do it. Just do it. It's a vampire story, parents. Hey, your kid's going to catch it at some point in time. You know, don't even worry about it. Just do what it is that you got to do. And so, yeah, I'm glad to see that. But let's jump to the article. And this is on Screen Rant. MCU's Blade movie will be R-rated, confirms director. The director of Marvel's Blade movie confirms that the studio has given him the green light to make the upcoming reboot an R-rated film. Yeah, make it as R as possible too, bro. Blade's movie will be rated R, signaling the studio is willing to take more risks and give creative teams more freedom. I think it's more risk to make it PG-13, to be very honest with you. To go away from the original tone and feel and the grit and the gore and all of that, to go away from all of that, I think that's more risky because that's what worked the first time. All you want to do is just say, okay, this is what people love about Blade. Cool, let's go ahead and get that to them. I mean, I don't understand what cats always got to recreate the wheel. What did Blade say?
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
They always trying to ice skate uphill. The R rating allows for more captivating and mature storytelling, appealing to viewers tired of family-friendly MCU films. Absolutely. The success of R-rated superhero movies like Deadpool and the Joker proves that they can still perform well at the box office despite not targeting younger audiences. Exactly. And I'm not saying that this thing is going to do a Billy like the Joker did. The Joker did a Billy. I don't think this is going to do that. But at least they can say, you know what? We're going to put $100 million. I believe that's the budget. They're only going to put $100 million into it. And with $100 million, guess what? You got to have some excellent writing to carry a film. It ain't going to be special effects laden. That's good. That's a good thing. So now we're going to get more character development. We're going to get an actual story and a plot that's intriguing. Hopefully that's what we're going to get, that holds the audience in place and allows us to enjoy this character and everything that they're going to put out there. That's all we're asking for. Yeez. Man, Marvel, you guys just made life much easier on yourselves. Believe that. Director Yann Demange confirmed Marvel's Blade movie will be rated R. There have been many production issues surrounding the creative efforts behind Marvel's new Blade movie, the upcoming reboot that will bring the famous vampire hunter to the MCU. You start to wonder, like, maybe a lot of these issues and all the rewrites and everything that's related to it is because of these creative efforts. You know, be feeling that constraint. Not being free to just say, man, I got vampires in this story. How are we going to tell this thing without making it feel like Twilight? You know, it's going to be some soft little vampire. Nah, man, we got to go hard. But they were constrained. We wanted PG-13, says Kevin Feige. And you know what? That was handcuffing these cats. Trust me, I guarantee you that was handcuffing these guys. Because like this director is about to say, you need to be free when it comes to making your content. Especially for something that has this level of violence and grittiness. You have to just have freedom. Absolute freedom. That's what you need. The character was first portrayed by Wesley Snipes, but now Mahershala Ali will lead the Blade movie cast, while Kevin Feige has remained adamant that Deadpool 3 will be the first R-rated film within the MCU. It seems the second won't be too far behind. Yeah, that's good. So then they go over the interview that he had with Deadline. Basically, this guy, I guess he worked on Lovecraft Country, which I thought was all right. You know, it's a decent show. He revealed that Blade will be rated R, saying they gave me the R, which is so important. Yeah, and here's his quote. For Blade, we are going to have fun because Mahershala is such a deep actor. I'm excited to show a kind of ruthlessness, a roughness he has that allows him to walk the earth in a particular way. I love him for that. He's got a dignity and integrity, and there's a ferocity there that he usually keeps under the surface. I want to unleash that and put it on screen. Look, Mahershala Ali is one hell of an actor. I don't know if you guys have watched his work, but I think Mahershala Ali is a phenomenal actor, and I just want to see this guy let loose as Blade. That's why you bring in Mahershala Ali to play this character, because you want him to show all of the stuff that he's talking about, you know, and I'm pretty sure Mahershala is just going through watching the old Blade. He was probably getting super excited seeing what Wesley Snipes was doing. He was like, oh shit, I'm gonna blow this one out of the water. And then these cats come in with this watered down, neutered Blade. I know he was like, get this crap out of here. Yeah, Mahershala wasn't feeling that shit at all. Why Blade's movie being R-rated is so important. See, it's funny how if you go back and read some of these cats, these same articles from these same websites, Screen Rant, the Direct, and all of these cats, they were saying, oh, no, PG-13 is going to be just fine. But now, all of a sudden, it's so important. See, that's why I just kind of laugh at these clowns. Blade being R-rated is a sign that Marvel is not only willing to take more risks, but it's giving more freedom to the creative teams behind different projects. Blade is one of the bloodiest and goriest properties within Marvel Comics. Yes, make it bloody and make it gory, all right? Go hard. Go into the deep horror elements of Blade. There's a lot of horror that you can get into that with this, man. Just go after it. An audience would want to see that type of violence brought to the screen, 100%. Not only that, but it gives the director and the writers more freedom with how dark and mature they want to take the story. And that's my thing. They were feeling constraint. I'm telling you, those cats, the writers and the directors, I'm not saying that they wasn't doing all of that other woke crap too. Trust me, they were. But they probably felt handcuffed. Like, well, what the hell can we do with this thing? We can't do nothing with this vampire hunter killing vampires, and we got to keep it, PC and PG-13 so we don't offend little grandmas or whatever that might want to take their kids. Nah, grandma, we're not going to Blade. I'm sorry. That's one's not for you. All right. That's for me and the homies. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just happy to see that Marvel is absolutely stepping up, or at least taking their heads out of their asses. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and make Blade R-rated. No shit. Yeah, duh. That's what you should have did to begin with. Now, it's just because they're finally starting to see the writing on the wall. There's going to be some great change. We still got to see what happens with this earning call that's coming up this week, because if they just double down on the wokeness, this thing could be woke. Who knows? But I said in that video that I made the other day, I'll link above if you didn't see it, that it is time for Disney. I think they have reached the end of this road of wokeness, and they got to turn it around. And I'm not saying that this is necessarily a sign of that, but this is a step in the right direction, that they finally said, you know what, we got to make this R-rated. We can't go forward with a PG-13 Blade neutered for the audiences. No, we got to go super hard. That's the only way we're going to get away with this, all right? But you guys let me know what you think. I'm absolutely pumped up about this because Blade was one of my favorite films as I was coming up. So I'm excited to see, and Mahershala is a hell of an actor. So I'm really excited to see what he does with this character. And now that it's R-rated, I'm ready to see all of the stuff that this cat is talking about, all right? The ruthlessness, the roughness, right? The dignity and integrity, the ferocity, okay? I want to see all of that being brought out on the screen with this character by this actor. I'm excited about that. But you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.